friends and neighbors, we're going to do a deep dive into how I play and sing Jack Davy, also called Gypsy Davy or the Gypsy Laddie, I think they call it that across the ocean back in the old country. I'm going to play and sing this from my tablature, which is available at patreon.com/Clifton Hicks. There, for a low, modest monthly price, you get every tab that you see me play, sing, and teach here. We've got well over 100, probably working on 200 tabs. And you get access to our members-only forums. You get direct access to me. It's a great way to support my work if you're interested in just doing that. Anyhow, we're going to play and sing it at a slow pace first. Then we're going to play and sing it at a fast pace. But first, brief historical note. The earliest recording I could find for this is Cliff Carlisle in 1939. Recorded this in Charlotte, North Carolina. That's a great recording if you've never heard it. He's playing that slide steel guitar and singing. It's really got a great country sound to it. But really the song is older than the United States. I do believe it's an old English folk ballad, and it must go back to at least the 1700s, probably the 1600s, perhaps even earlier. I encourage you to go research that, but really the earliest documentation that I could find for it in the United States is Cliff Carlisle playing it on a steel guitar in 1939. Late last night when the squire came home, he's asking about his lady. Someday night, but some replied, she gone with the Gypsy Davy. Gone with the Gypsy Davy. Saddle me my finest horse in $100 saddle. On out to me their wagon tracks, after them I'll travel, after them I'll ride. Hadn't I rode to the midnight moon when he saw a campfire gleaming? He heard the notes of the big guitar and the voice of a lady singing, singing with Gypsy Davy. Have you forsaken your husband, dear, to go with the Gypsy Davy? Have you forsaken your house and home, your pretty little blue-eyed baby, your pretty little blue-eyed baby? Yes, I've forsaken my husband, dear, to go with the Gypsy Davy. But the tears come a-trickling down her cheeks when she thought of the blue-eyed baby, the pretty little blue-eyed baby. Late
last night when the squire come home, he's asking about his lady. Some denied, but some replied, she gone with the Gypsy Davy, gone with the Gypsy Davy. Saddle me my finest horse and $100 saddle, point out to me their wagon tracks. After them I'll travel, after them I'll ride. Heading down the road to the midnight moon when he saw a campfire gleaming, heard the notes of a big guitar and the voice of a lady singing, singing with Gypsy Dave. He crept up by the firelight to hear the figures talking, but there he spied his own true love, hand in hand a-walking, walking with Gypsy Dave. Forsaking your husband dear to go with the Gypsy Davy. You forsaking your house and home and the pretty little blue-eyed baby, the pretty little blue-eyed babe. I've forsaken my husband dear to go with the Gypsy Davy, but the tears come a-trickling down her cheeks when she thought of the blue-eyed baby, pretty little blue-eyed babe.
Okay everybody, I hope that was helpful to you. I showed you how to play and sing it at a slow pace, how to play and sing it at what I would call a normal pace, normal tempo, not really fast. I don't really try not to play anything fast, but at a normal pace that a band would play with, or if you was playing with a fiddler or a guitar player, or for a dance or something like that. That's kind of a normal tempo, I think. I only gave you 3 pairs of verses. This is one of those old songs. There's hundreds of verses out there floating around to it, and I encourage you to dig up different versions of it, and all those verses you can put them together any way you want and piece them together in that song. Probably for a traditional American banjo style ballad, you would sing one verse and then play instrumental and then sing and play. It's kind of like call and response, call and response. That's a very common Anglo-American method of playing music. Also, you find it with old black banjo players. When those guys were around, they would sing a verse and then they would play, and then they would sing a verse and play a verse. And a lot of times the piece that they played in between, it might not match the singing part. It might be an instrumental interlude that kind of wanders off and does maybe change the rhythm up. You see that a lot with old pickers like John Jackson from Fairfax Station, Virginia. I encourage you to look him up, guys like that. Anyhow, I'm just kind of rambling on at this point, but just to give you some ideas, there's many more verses to the song. It's a very old song. I hope you'll give the video a thumbs up. I hope you'll subscribe to the YouTube channel. What I really hope you'll do, this rascal flying over me for no damn good reason, I really hope that you will share this video either on social media, through the email, in a text message. Share it with somebody who's interested in traditional banjo music, maybe somebody who's trying to learn. This might be the spark that gets somebody to acquire a banjo or pick up an old banjo they haven't touched in many years, or someone to start learning how to play, and that's really my main goal here. If you want to support me in other ways, you can always join us at the Patreon group. That's patreon.com/Clifton Hicks. You can enroll in the Banjo Heritage online course at banjoheritage.com. And as always, if you're interested in merchandise, if you want t-shirts like the one it's got old leather stocking on it, you can get stickers, shirts, hoodies, mugs. There's ones that just say Banjo Heritage with 3 banjos. Those are pretty popular. You can find that at our merchandise store. That's at banjoheritage.org. As always, my friends and my neighbors, I really appreciate you taking the time to look and listen. Please leave us a comment, and we'll see you again soon. Thank you.